dust on your dress, boots in the dirt, band in the barn, playing slow and hurt. Everybody's laughing, pretending it's fine, but I know this dance is our last goodbye. Your hand is shaking inside of mine, like you're already halfway down the line. One last dance on dusty roads, spinning like the world ain't letting go. Hold me close like you used to do, like tomorrow ain't splitting me and you. Yeah, one last chance before where it goes, under these broken down barn-like glows. Hearts breaking in 4/4 time. One last dance before you're no longer mine. Your mama crying in the doorway light, Daddy won't look me in the eye tonight. You said, baby, I gotta go chase my name. I said, baby, I hope it's worth the pain. Your lips say stay, but your eyes say run, like the race is already won. One last dance on dusty roads, spinning like the world ain't letting go. Hold me close like you used to do, like tomorrow ain't splitting me and you. Yeah, one last chance before where it goes, under these broken down barn-like glows. Hearts breaking in 4/4 time. One last dance before you're no longer mine. If love was enough, you'd still be here, but dreams talk louder than fear. So take this dance and take your flight. I'll keep this moment every night. When the road gets lonely and the sky turns cold, remember me on these dusty roads. Yeah. Your boots still sitting by the door, like you might walk in here once more. Dust on the sole, but I don't clean them yet. Feels like moving them means forgetting what we had. Your jacket's still hanging on the wall. I keep telling myself you'll call. Those boots by the door, still waiting like my heart does too. Every step I hear on this old floor, I still hope it's you. Yeah, I know you ain't mine anymore, but I can't sweep the past away. Those boots by the door keep you here a little more every day. Sun goes down on this quiet place. Empty rooms echo your name. I tell the mirror I'm letting go, but my hands keep shaking when I'm alone. Everyone says Those boots by the door, they've seen me fall apart, still standing like a promise in the middle of my heart. Yeah, someday I'll learn to close this floor, but tonight I just can't ignore those boots by the door. Yeah, those boots by the door. Living room quiet at 2:15. Old song playing like it's waiting for you. Your jacket's still hanging behind that door, like you might be walking in once more. I spin around in this empty space, still tracing the shape of your face. I'm dancing with your ghost in the middle of the night alone, holding on to what I lost, like you never really left this home. Yeah, I'm dancing with your ghost under pale blue bedroom light. You're gone when the morning shows, but you're mine again every night. Wood floor cold where your feet once stood. I'd give anything just to feel you again if I could. Friends say, boy, it's time to move on, but my heart still plays our song. I close my eyes and you're right there, like a memory breathing in the air. I'm dancing with your ghost in the middle of the night alone, holding on to what I lost, like you never really left this home. Yeah, I'm dancing with your ghost under pale blue bedroom light. You're gone when the morning shows, but you're mine again every night. If letting go is the only cure, then why does holding on feel so sure? I'm dancing with your ghost till the daylight pulls you out of reach. I know you're gone and that's the truth, but my heart won't let you leave. Yeah, I'm dancing with your ghost, every slow song, every note. I learned to live with waking days, but tonight I'm dancing with your ghost. Yeah, dancing with your Clock on the wall says we're out of time. Your eyes won't meet these tired eyes of mine. We're sitting close but a world apart, like strangers holding pieces of a heart. I don't need answers, I don't need blame, just one small truth I can still claim. If you still care, say it slow so I can breathe. If there's any love still living there, don't let it die in me. If you still care, even a goodbye hurts less than doubt. If you still care. Your coffee's cold, mine's going too. Everything's wrong that once felt true. We talk in circles we can't unwind, but I hear your heart between the lines. I'm not asking you to stay the same, just tell me if you feel the flame. If you still care, say it slow so I can breathe. If there's any love still living there, don't let it die in me. If you still care, don't let silence take your place. Even a goodbye hurts less than doubt. If you still care, I can take the truth, I can take the fall. I just can't take not knowing it all. If you still care, then reach out, don't turn away. If we're standing on our last then prayer, don't let it slip in gray. If you still care, let me hear it once again. I'd rather break in honest pain than wonder if you still care. If you still care. If you still care. Watched you grow through the front yard light, from scraped up knees to your prom night. Now there's another hand holding yours, and I'm smiling like I don't feel the storm. I tell myself it's the way it should be, but my heart still remembers differently. Yeah, I loved you first, before the rings and the white dress lace. Yeah, I loved you first, before time could change our place. And I won't stand in your happiness way. I'll cheer you on and swallow the hurt, but deep in my chest it'll always be true that I loved you first. I taught you how to drive that old Ford slow, how to dance when the radio's low. Now he holds you like I used to do, and I pray he loves you as strong as I do. This ain't jealousy, this ain't regret, it's just a truth I can't forget. Yeah, I loved you first, before the rings and the white dress lace. I loved you first, before time could change our place. I won't stand in your happiness way. I'll cheer you on and swallow the hurt, but deep in my chest it'll always be true that I loved you first. Loving you now means letting you go, and I'll carry this quietly never know. Yeah, I loved you first, and I love you after too. Just not the way I used to, not the way I once could do. I'll smile and clap at your new life and pray that you're always safe, but my heart will always whisper soft, I loved you first. Yeah, I loved you first. You say you're fine on the telephone, but your silence says you're still alone. Every word you choose so carefully, it feels like you're hiding the truth from me. You talk about work, you talk about day, but there's a whole lot you don't want to say. I hear love between the lines, in every pause and every line, in the way your voice gets soft sometimes, like you're trying not to cry. Yeah, I hear love between the lines, even when you're saying goodbye. You can dress it up in different signs, but your heart still talks to mine. You say you're strong, you say you're okay, but your breath still shakes that same old way. You change the subject when it gets too real, like love's a secret you don't want to feel. You tell me not to read too deep, but your heart's louder than the words you keep. I hear love between the lines, in every pause and every line, in the way your voice gets soft sometimes, like you're trying not to cry. Yeah, I hear love between the lines, even when you're saying goodbye. You can dress it up in different signs, but your heart still talks to mine. If you ever need the truth laid bare, I'll be right here when you're done pretending you don't care. I hear love between the lines, in the spaces you leave behind, even when you say it's over now, your silence keeps proving mine. Yeah, I hear love between the lines, like an echo you can't deny. You might put distance in the words you speak, but your heart still talks to mine. Yeah, love between the lines. Rust on the chrome and a dent in the side, old farm truck barely making the drive, tailgate shaking on a gravel bank. We chase the stars with torn up dreams. We laughed so loud we forgot the pain. We said one day we'll be leaving this place. Broken tailgate dreams, riding fast on borrowed hope. Two wild hearts on the edge between running free and going broke. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams, we swore we'd make it out alive. But time took you one way, and it left me here behind. Your picture's fading in the glove box light. Radio static in the middle of the night. Everybody else seems to move ahead, but I'm still talking to the things we said. We promised more than this town could hold. Life don't always do what it's told. Riding fast on borrowed hope. Two wild hearts on the edge between running free and going broke. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams, we swore we'd make it out alive. But time took you one way, and it left me here behind. If I could turn this old truck around, for you in every town. Broken tailgate dreams still rattling inside my chest. I learned that growing up sometimes means learning to love what's left. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams, they didn't make us who we planned to be. But every scar I carry now still feels like you and me. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams, broken tailgate dreams. Mason jar light in a quiet July, fireflies dancing in your brown eyes. We sat on the tailgate talking about forever, like we had the whole world and all the weather. Your hand in mine felt warm and true, but I could feel the change in you. It was fireflies and goodbye, summer love with a one-way sign. We made a wish on a falling sky, then watched our North Star change its light. Fireflies and goodbye, two young hearts learning how to try. We held on tight, then learned to cry under those fireflies and goodbye. August came with your packed up dreams, cardboard boxes and quiet screams. Your mama cried on the front porch step. I said I was strong, but I just lied to myself. You kissed my cheek like you'd be okay, but your eyes had already driven them away. It was fireflies and goodbye, summer love with a one-way sign. We made a wish on a falling sky, then watched our North Star change its light. Yeah, fireflies and goodbye, two young hearts learning how to try. We held on tight, then learned to cry under those fireflies and goodbye. Some goodbyes come soft and slow, like they don't even want to go. to you and me. Yeah, fireflies and goodbye. Let you go, but I still sigh. Some love don't fade, they just change the light. Those fireflies and my goodbye. Yeah, fireflies and goodbye. Left with one small suitcase. Said you didn't need much to go, but you took every little piece of the life I used to know. You said this won't hurt for long, but you were wrong. Love don't pack light, it leaves heavy every time. It takes the air from your lungs and the stars from your sky. Yeah, love don't pack light, it don't travel alone. It carries all the memories you thought you'd outgrown. Your shadow's still on the wall where your dress used to hang. I hear your footsteps in the hall, but it's just the house playing games. You walked out like it was easy to do, but you took too much of me with you. Love don't pack light, it leaves heavy every time. It takes the air from your lungs and the stars from your sky. Yeah, love don't pack light, it don't travel alone. It carries all the memories you thought you'd outgrown. If hearts were rooms you could lock and leave, minds wide open, missing keys. Love don't pack light, it drags a past along. Every goodbye weighs a ton when the love was strong. Yeah, love don't pack light, and I feel every pound. You left me standing in an empty room with a heavy silent sound. Yeah, love don't pack light, and I feel every pound. You left me standing in an empty room with a heavy silent sound. Yeah, love don't pack light. Boxes by the hallway wall, my jacket's still on the kitchen chair. We talk like strangers trying not to fall, but every word still leads us there. We said we're done, we said enough, but letting go is harder than it sounds. We're hanging on to us like the last light in a fading room, on reasons we don't trust, on promises we used to use. Yeah, we're hanging on to us with both hands shaking loose. Even when the truth says let it go, we're still hanging on to us. We sleep back to back back in the same old bed, dreams on different sides of the night. You say we're better off as friends, but your tears don't match your lines. We keep saying this is the end, then we circle right back again. We're hanging on to us like the last light in a fading room, on reasons we don't trust, on promises we used to use. Yeah, we're hanging on to us with both hands shaking loose. Even when the truth says let it go, we're still hanging on to If love was easy, we'd be gone. But it's the hardest thing to move on from. We're hanging on to us through every scar and every lie, through every lonely touch, through every almost goodbye. Yeah.